Hi VanLife family, it's time for another Q&A video. Before I get to today's Q&A video, again I want to remind you, as I often and almost always do, watch the videos from beginning to end for your favorite YouTubers to help them out with their analytic algorithm numbers. Also watch as much of the commercials or ads as you can. I understand some of them are long. If you can only watch 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds of each ad, that helps more than watching none of it. Also, if you want to help out your favorite YouTubers financially, check and see if they have a join button or a Patreon that you can join to get extra content and help them out financially. Okay. Today's a Q&A. This video is going to be very short. I'm dealing with some stuff that has my mind just reeling. As a matter of fact, to my channel partners, I apologize. I've already apologized once, but I apologize again for not getting you your early access because there's something going on with a internet stalker / troll with me, and I've been dealing with that all day today, so my mind just has not been where it needed to be. And so I apologize you're not getting this video early like you normally would, but I will get things back on track and I will get my mind together. Anyway, this Q&A comes from Chrissy H. Chrissy H asks, "Hey Crystal, love seeing a black solo sister living the van life successfully. Have you met a lot of minorities on the road? Where do you sleep other than places like Walmart that is considered safe? What do you do as a female solo traveler for safety? Can't wait to hear from you. God bless." So I'm not going to do the very last question that Chrissy H asked because I've already done a video on safety before and what I do to keep as safe as I possibly can. I will try my best to find that and link it either above in the card or down below in the pinned comment or in the description box somewhere. So look for that, Chrissy H, and anyone else who is interested in that. So, have I met a lot of minorities on the road? No. If I look at it, out of all the people that I've met on the road that are living this sort of lifestyle, van life, RV, tiny house life, the minorities are a very small number, which is to be expected. We're a small number in the country, so I wouldn't expect to see a lot of us doing it. You also have to realize that a lot of us are not trying to put our lifestyle out there on blast because it's not really that safe for us to travel this country and park certain areas. We want to fly under the radar. We don't want to put ourselves out there to be harassed or possibly even hurt. So no, I haven't met a lot of minorities. I think that number is increasing. If you look at YouTube now, I just this past week have seen 5 new people living some kind of RV, tiny home, or van life that are people of color. So it is blowing up. When I started this in 2015, my channel, I couldn't find anyone that looks like me, which is part of the reason why I wanted to start a channel. So I'm happy to see that there are more out there. I'm seeing more and more families, more mothers with children. I love seeing that. Also, as far the second question was, where do I sleep other than Walmart that's fairly safe to park? The beauty of living in a van, something like this, is you can park anywhere. The only thing on the outside that would alert someone to the fact that I'm living here is the fact that I have a solar panel on my roof, and most people are oblivious and don't pay attention. Everyone's heads in their phones, everyone's heads in the clouds, everyone's focused on their own life and what's going on. They're not really caring about another van parked on the street. So I'm able to park pretty much anywhere living in a van. Now, I've never parked in anything that wasn't stealthy, so I can't answer the question for people who maybe have a schoolie or an RV or, Lord forbid, a tiny house, because I know tiny houses are very difficult to park and there's no stealth factor involved at all with those. So I know those are much harder. So if that's something you're planning on getting into, then be prepared to not be able to go stealth at all. I do know that my ultimate goal would be a shuttle bus or schoolie, so I already know that I'm giving up the stealth factor, but I also know that I won't be going places where I need to be stealthy once I move into that type of vehicle. I'm going to pretty much be dedicating my life to only going places where that vehicle can go. I'm not going to worry about being stealthy at that point. So I do park when we travel across country. I do prefer rest stops. I know not everybody does, but I do not get out of my rig when I go to a rest stop to park for the night. Nobody knows. I automatically put my windshield cover up and come into the back. I have a way to use the bathroom back here. I have a way to eat back here. So everything I need is back here. I'm just using it as a place to park overnight. I've done Cracker Barrel. I know a lot of people say they are racist and they have issues at them. I've never had an issue at a Cracker Barrel once. I've gone in, I've talked to management, I've said I'm in a camper van, can I park overnight? I've never had an issue. They do have a really nice kale and Brussels sprout salad there that I tend to buy 1 or 2 of those, bring it back to the van and eat it and go to bed. So I've never had an issue at a Cracker Barrel as far as racism goes. Managers are usually very kind when you go in and tell them that you're going to park overnight. They're not there overnight. They don't care. I use the bathroom at the Cracker Barrel before I go back to my rig. I use the bathroom at the rest stops the next morning, but not the night of. What else have we parked? I have, even on my own, just gone to neighborhoods off the highway, Google apartment complexes in the maps. Find the nearest apartment complex, go right around it, see if there is any kind of parking there. If there is parking there, I look for stickers on their street parking. If anybody has little like apartment complex stickers in their window, in the back or front window, if I don't see that, if I don't see any signage saying no parking unless you're a resident, then I'll go ahead and park there. I've parked at hotel parking lots before. Usually the bigger hotels, not the smaller ones that know how many people they have. But the big, tall, huge buildings with tons of cars, I just go in the very, very back parking lot in the corner. I back in always, even when I just do regular grocery shopping, I always back in. So if I need to pull off, I can pull off quickly. Where else have I parked that's not a Walmart? I've parked at Planet Fitnesses overnight for a night while traveling, and off one time just to get out of a neighborhood that I was staying in for a while. I just went and parked at a Planet Fitness for one night just to get different scenery. So yeah, there are different ways you can park. I'm sure different people do different things. If you have any suggestions for places you can park stealthily that's not just a Walmart, Walmart is my least favorite place to park, honestly. But go ahead and share your tips for Chrissy H when it comes to safety, parking, and if you are a minority living this lifestyle, go ahead and shout yourself out down in the comments below so we can all give each other big thumbs ups and maybe even connect with each other at some point while we're traveling. Thank you guys so much for watching another video. I love you so much. You've got a few more seconds left. Mwah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Check out the playlist of the journey from day 1. And a big thank you to my channel partners for making this video possible.